Let's get into it. Number 10, people thought the Earth was flat. Okay, let's clear this one up first. A lot of folks today think medieval people thought the Earth was a big cosmic pancake, but surprise, they didn't. Most educated people in the Middle Ages actually knew the Earth was round. They had globes, they did math, they watched ships disappear over the horizon. But the myth that they thought the world was flat, that came later, like 1800s later. So technically, the real dumb myth is the one we believe about them. Nice. Number 9, unicorns were totally real animals. People in the Middle Ages loved unicorns, and not like, this is a fun fairy tale love, like, this animal lives in India and is super hard to catch kind of love. Medieval bestiaries, basically animal encyclopedias, listed unicorns right next to lions and elephants. They thought it looked like a horse with a spiraled horn. And get this, the only way to catch one was to put a virgin maiden in the woods. The unicorn would spot her, fall asleep in her lap, and boom, captured. Nature documentaries were wild back then. Number 8, beavers bit off their own testicles to escape hunters. Yup, real medieval belief. The idea was that hunters were after beavers because of their castoreum, a musky substance found in glands near their, So people claimed that when a beaver was being chased, it would just stop, bite off its bits, toss them to the hunters, and run away. And if it got chased again, it would roll over and show its empty undercarriage like, "Bro, I'm unarmed, you already got me." This was in books, with drawings. This was taught as nature. Number 7, mandrakes screamed when you pulled them out of the ground. Mandrake roots look weirdly human-shaped. So naturally, medieval people believed they were cursed. As in, if you pulled a mandrake root from the earth, it would scream so loud you'd die instantly. The solution? Tie a dog to the plant, run away, and let the poor pup yank it out. The dog would die instead. Sorry, Sparky, it's for science. Also, mandrakes were believed to glow in the dark, heal diseases, and help with fertility. So basically, a mix between a flashlight, a doctor, and a romantic wingman. Number 6, the Black Plague was caused by bad smells and angry planets. You might have heard that the Black Death killed like half of Europe, and you might assume they knew it was caused by germs, but nope, they blamed smells. According to medieval science, breathing in bad air, called miasma, is what made you sick. So people walked around with sweet-smelling herbs shoved in their masks to fight the stink. Some also believed Jupiter and Saturn lining up had cursed the planet, because nothing screams plague like planetary drama. Germs? Never heard of her. Number 5, barnacle geese grew on trees. Brace yourself. People believed there was a type of goose that didn't hatch from eggs. Instead, it grew on driftwood like barnacles, hence barnacle goose. The idea was that these birds started as weird shell things stuck to logs, then turned into fully feathered birds. This belief was especially useful during Lent, because since barnacle geese didn't hatch on land, they technically weren't birds, which meant, boom, you could eat them on fasting days. Medieval logic, baby. God said no meat? Cool, I'll just have this tree duck. Number 4, hair. Washing was dangerous hygiene in the Middle Ages was a roller coaster. Sometimes they bathed a lot, sometimes not so much. But one big myth that stuck around was that washing your hair too often could make your brain cold, which sounds dumb, but hear them out. People thought warm water opened your pores and cold air could sneak in, straight to your brain, and cause disease. So to stay healthy, they just avoided washing altogether, or wore a bunch of hats, or just lived with the medieval version of dandruff and denial. Number 3, toads could spit poison through their eyes. People were terrified of toads, not just in the warts way, but like actual demonic poison machines. Some believed toads could shoot venom out of their eyes. Others thought they had poison stones in their heads, called toadstones, that could cure illness or detect poison in your food. How did you get a toadstone? Easy. Just put a toad in a box, wait for it to die, and crack open its skull like a medieval piñata. Yum. Number 2. Women's bodies could trap sperm. If they were too cold, yes, really. Medieval medical theories were not kind to women. Doctors believed that in order for a woman to conceive, her body had to be warm enough to let the seed take root. If she was too cold, no baby. And if a woman got pregnant after being assaulted? Some medieval thinkers argued she must have secretly enjoyed it, because conception meant the body accepted the seed. It's horrifying, and also a reminder that pseudo-science plus patriarchy pucky a very bad time. Number 1. The basilisk could kill you with a glance. Snakes were scary in the Bible, so medieval people leveled up the fear. Enter the basilisk, described as a serpent that could kill you with just one look. Sometimes it was said to have chicken legs, sometimes wings, but always terrifying. If you saw it, you'd die. If it saw you, you'd die. If it saw its reflection, it would die. The best way to defeat a basilisk was with a mirror, or a weasel, which was apparently immune to basilisk death rays. 1010 would not pet